Hey guys, so today I wanted to talk about failing. You cannot be scared to fail if you want to be successful. There's going to be a lot of trial and error, and I think that a lot of people don't see that when they look at somebody who is, crushing it or is quote unquote successful or is achieving something that a lot of people can look up to. They do not see that that person has failed repeatedly and they've decided to take actions regardless of the potential fear of failure. That's something that I hear a lot of people talk about, and I think that's what holds a lot of people back from achieving things that they really want to achieve is the fear of rejection and then the fear of failure. And then when you actually do it, you're like, wait a second, it's not so bad. So I think that is something that we have to realize, that in order to be successful, sometimes it's almost required to fail. I know in my life personally, every time that I've failed, every time that I've learned a mistake, I have grown so much from it and I've learned so much from it. And I wouldn't be the person that I am today if it wasn't for the trial and error. If it wasn't for that period of time in my life where I said, okay, I got to try this and then let me do this. Okay, that didn't work out. Let me try this instead. Okay, that failed so badly that now I'm going back to the drawing board and I'm going to take an hour to kind of reassess. I don't like the way that action made me feel after failing. So let me reassess and try something else. So I think that failure is probably one of the number one indications of moving in the right direction. And that might be counterintuitive because in school they teach you, hey, you don't want to fail. You don't want to fail. You get good grades, get everything right, do everything correct. But in reality, the people that fail more and the people that have the courage to put themselves out there and risk failure and risk rejection, those are the people that accelerate their learning and put themselves in really, really good positions in life. So you can't be scared of failing. I've got my younger brother here right now with me, not in the room, but he's living with me now and he's getting his real estate license. And he has that little fear, of, oh dude, what if I don't pass my class? What if I don't do good? Well, guess what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you fail, because if you fail, you're going to be that much stronger for the next time. When I got my real estate class, I didn't fail the actual class, but I failed the state exam 3 times and I passed on the 4th time. And it didn't change anything for me. It just made it even better because I was able to face adversity and go, okay, I'm not going to fail. I remember I failed it for the 2nd time or the 3rd time, and I studied so hard, and I actually got a less score than the very first time. I got you have to get an 80 to pass. So I got a 75 the first time and was like, oh shoot, I was so close. And there's only 30 questions, right? So the room for error is very slim. You have to get 23 of them or 24 of them correct in order to get the 80. And I ended up getting a 75, 73. And I studied really, really hard for a week and then retook the test. And then I ended up getting a 68. And I remember I was like, son of a gun, what the heck? Just because the questions change and sometimes you get some funky questions that are worded weird. But failure wasn't even an option for me. I wasn't going to quit. The only way you can fail is if you quit. So I just continued to study, and then boom, I finally got it. Right? And that's the way you have to look at these things, is there's going to be that period of time where you're having to try a lot of different things and you're going to fail, and that's okay. That's perfectly fine. Think of it almost as you're failing and you're building yourself up. Fail forward. That's what one of the quotes is you have to fail forward. So you can't be scared to fail, guys. I know I kind of rambled in this video, but I hope that's helpful for you. Don't be scared to fail. Get out there and go fail and learn.